Well, hello everyone, welcome back to another video of something a little bit different, because today we're back on F1 2019. I know it's been a while since, of course, we went on, did that little series around this time last year where we played all the old F1 games, but yes, we're back on F1 2019 today to play Hockenheim. Yes, obviously Hockenheim has been linked with a move. We've got all the liveries from 2019, the Mercedes, the Ferrari with their legal engine, the Red Bull. Oh dear, we don't need to see that livery. As well, the McLaren, the betting company, and Alfa Romeo, Toro Rosso when they were as well, and the Williams. So yes. We'll just get straight into qualifying there. Now one-shot qualifying, going usually well, and we're down in 18th. Make that last place up to 16th place as we go through into turn 1. As well, Vettel using his illegal power unit to much effect, ran the a little bit of understeer there through into the middle sector here now, and with his long DRS straight, the third DRS straights here, a little bit touching the curb, but still 17th, up to the hairpin then, braking there, extra brake if you're on a pad, as well. We've lost that one there, 17th place, still 16th, can we get 15th? Yes, no, we're down to 16th, and try not to cut that curb too much, and there on the inside, understeer again, up to 15th, can we make more positions into the final sector? Plus 1.1 second, but then this is 2019 McLaren, not the biblical McLaren that we had in 2021. A little bit touchy there on the outside there. Still 15th place, a little bit wide, going wide and wider again, down to 17th, make it 16th, up to the line, it's 17th place. Disappointing in the McLaren. But then it's not surprising when the engine sounds like a lawnmower. As well. To be fair to us, Sainz is only 9th. He got out qualified by Magnussen in the fake Haas and the bookies car ahead of him as well. So at least we're not behind the Williams. That would be well. And Daniel Ricciardo's had a nightmare. He's qualified 19th. So still, it could be worse. Time for the race.
Welcome to the Rhine Valley and the Hockenheim Ring, where we await the start of the highly anticipated German Grand Prix. So let's join the action down on the grid. It's 2.8 miles around the Hockenheim Ring then, with an average lap speed in excess of 130 miles per hour. The long curved back straight leads into a tight hairpin for the best overtaking opportunity on the circuit. But there are plenty of other options available around the 17 corners here today. Anthony Davison joins me today, and looking very chirpy as well, it must be said. And by your smile, I'm guessing you're anticipating a good race today.
I always get like this when it comes to race day, Crofty, you should know that. I do think we're in for an extra exciting one today though, that's for sure. The current lineup of drivers are all super competitive, and with the recent upgrades being made by some of the teams, who knows how today will play out.
Okay, be wary of the cars ahead braking suddenly into one. We could ruin our race if we hit them. Good luck.
Why does Jeff sound like he's saying that from the bottom of an ocean? You're in the pit lane, not on a Zoom call. But anyway, enough about Jeff. Got to think about the strategy, you know. The fact of the matter is, do we go for our famous one-stop? That is, of course, starting on mediums, finishing on softs. It's a strategy that works on F1 2021. But will it work on F1 2019? We're going to find out. We're going to go 11 laps on mediums, 8. 6 laps on softs as well. So we get then ready for 5 red lights for the German Grand Prix at Hockenheim. And after a long hold, 5 red lights, and away we go. And it's business as usual for mediums. It's been a poor start. We've retained 17th. as well. We're trying to go around the outside of, I think that Stroll would take an avoiding action away from Giovinazzi, because he just cut across a little bit dangerously on the track, died down the inside of Kubica. Sorry, not Kubica, Russell, as if Kubica were down. Kubica's actually behind us there, and we're going to switch back Russell, try and get on the power, and try and get Giovinazzi. I mean, the ERS system on this game, of course, you might remember, as we get a fake warning there as we try and go a huge dive bomb on both of the AlphaTauris there. We're going to get Giovinazzi at least, but well, there's front wing damage up ahead there. So we tried to get both of the thing. I think that's going to be an overtake, key overtake, but we're going to have a look at Kvyat after that, down the inside up to P15 as well. There's a wall slowing up behind this Bookie's car as well. Down the inside now of Gasly, a little bit wide. Sorry, Pierre, but your 2019 Pierre is not as good as his 2020 self, or indeed in 2021. And we're going to tell Jeff to shut up just because we can. A little feature that we do miss in F1 2021 is that feature, and we won't hear from him again. Ever again. Nice little dive on there. We now get Raikkonen as well, so we're up to P12. Now can we have a look at Grosjean in the excusable energy drink? Other energy drinks are available. Tried to go around the outside of Grosjean, but Hülkenberg's now going to come back, and we're going to squeeze Hülkenberg off. I hadn't thought about trying to dive bomb Albon there, but we're too far back to get the Red Bull driver, who's driving his usual slow self as well in the F1 game, as well as we try and fight this lawnmower powered McLaren up to Pete into the points. Really, I mean, he does sound like a lawnmower, and even though it's a Renault powered McLaren, not a Mercedes, not a Honda powered. Run the outside of Albon again. This time it's a little bit more smoother, as opposed to just making a huge lunge. Of course, we've got Rich Mix returned. Yes, I actually forgot to deploy Rich Mix for the first lap, as we had a look at Albon, and Albon's going to come back at us here as well, so we'll have to dive bomb him back. But yeah, I forgot to deploy Rich Mix for the first half a lap. It's beautiful to have it back. Unfortunately, we've got the complex ERS system as Raikkonen dies down the inside of myself. 3 wides from myself, Albon and Raikkonen. We're going to squeeze off Albon and then deal with Raikkonen around the outside of the fin. And the man who is no longer on the grid for this year, down the inside of Kimi and up to P9. Next up is Carlos Sainz, but Carlos is on the move. He's got, I think that's Perez in the Bookie's car, and then Grosjean. I think that's Magnussen in the energy drink, the fake energy drink car. As George Russell is out of the race with the car, and he's been rear-ended by Giovinazzi. So Russell in that car that was designed in paint is now out with an engine failure on the end of lap 10. We're going to come in. Kubica's still out there as well, trundling around. But I felt that we've lost out because the times weren't that great, and we're in the 120s at that point, and there is Magnussen and Sainz. We're not even in the pits yet, as I forgot about McLaren's blue outfit for this year as well, and we're coming out behind Ricciardo, so they're not great as well, but we are going to get back on it now. We've just got to make the best of the bad situation. Now I'm going to go no DRS actually on Ricciardo as well. We're going down the inside up to P11. Next up is Kvyat, and we're going to have lap 15. We're starting to run out of laps. Can we get in front of the Russian in the Toro Rosso? Died down the inside. The man who got third place here in the real life 2019 German Grand Prix, down the inside and up to P10. Now next up is Grosjean, because Raikkonen's gone past. We're going to go around the outside. Try to have a little look at Raikkonen as well. Grosjean's going to try and squeeze it off, but he has a poor exit. and we were able to get past the Frenchman. And now to the final lap here, we're going to just breeze past Raikkonen, and Grosjean, of course, is going to try and join us as well, and get past Raikkonen as well. Easy does it into the hairpin, and Raikkonen can go and fight Grosjean all day long. And there we go. That has been a race around Hockenheim. From 17th on the grid, we managed to finish in 8th. So I don't think we did too badly driving as Lando Norris, of course. But yes, I'll definitely take that. You know, I mean, a little bit disappointing that the strategy didn't quite work out in the end. Got undercut by a lot of people like Sainz and Magnussen. Considering the fact, but you know, a few more laps we probably would have caught them as well. Vettel winning in his illegal Ferrari in the end. Albon 13th, the start of his slippery slope as well. Bottas finishing second. I think he was mighty on this game as well. As well, Hamilton, not sure what happened to him. He finished down in P5. So yes, if you have enjoyed this video, then leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you see plenty more F1 related gaming videos every week. Until the next video then, I'll see you next time. Take care, thanks so much for watching, enjoy your day, and goodbye.